Hello there, everyone.
Hello, Adam.
How are you all?
Oh, we're doing well.
Good.
Good to see so many of you on here.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let me think. I am scurrying to get things together. I'm trying to get the Holy Thursday music. And let me just save it real quick, and then I can share it with you.
Mhm.
And I'm going to have to share it with the chat link. And I apologize for it's been a little bit of a crazy day. So thank you for your
That's
patience.
okay.
And we'll jump right into the choral piece here in just a second. And we're recording as we should be this week. Well, hello, Canaires.
Hello.
I like that Dayton shirt.
Thanks. Go Flyers.
Yep, go Flyers.
Hey, there's music for Holy Week. I'm going to move over to, or for Holy Thursday, to piano. We'll go over the virtual choir piece. Oh, you couldn't even see me. Hopefully for the virtual choir, those who want to participate in that, you saw the page has all the links. I've done the recordings by voice track, and I coach you all the way through. It'll probably be a little bit annoying in your ear as you're going through that. Again, we're doing Canticle for Easter Day. We're just going to jump into, I'm going to sing through we'll just do through the first little bit. I'm not going to break down the parts on the sections we've done already because that's pretty simple. We're going to get to some more of the harmonies today. So this would be on page 3. Does everybody have access to Canticle for Easter Day? Does anybody need that?
Is it just on the website or?
Yes, you can access it on that mqhr.org /Easter-choir. You can get it there. Could somebody type that in the chat? It's just mqhr.org /Easter-choir. And that has all the resources. I'm just going to jump into, this is page 3 on Canticle for Easter Day. Alleluia. 2, 3, 4. Alleluia, alleluia. Hearts to heaven and voices raise. Sing to God a hymn of gladness. Sing to God a hymn of praise. He who on the cross a victim for the world's salvation bled. Jesus Christ, the King of glory, is risen from the dead. I jumped a little between the different parts there. Let me see anyone.
Sorry, I missed where you said we were starting.
Page 3. Measure 11 is what we just did. For soprano altos, it's totally just a melody, nothing out of the ordinary on that. There's a little bit of harmony for the tenor bass. I'm going to review that real quick. So measure 15 for tenor bass. 2, ready. Sing to God a hymn of gladness. Sing to God a hymn of praise. Good, and then tenor bass harmony a little bit later. Let's go to measure 23, bottom of 4. 2, ready, and Jesus Christ, the King of glory, now is risen from the dead. All right, let's have measure 29, tenor bass, and then we'll come. Then we'll just do tenor basses, soprano altos. You're welcome to sing. I can't hear you anyways. Now the iron. 2, ready. Now the iron bars are broken, Christ from death to life is born. Tenor bass. Christ has triumphed and we conquer by his mighty enterprise. We with him to life have soprano and altos now. Top of page 6, measure 33. Glorious life. 2, ready, and glorious life and life immortal on this holy Easter. Continuing, Christ has triumphed and we conquer by his mighty enterprise. We with him to life eternal by his resurrection rise. And we go through a bit of a key change. We got some trumpet parts going on there. And we're in a new key, singing Joyful, Joyful Tune. And in the key of A flat. Let's do soprano and altos. Soprano and altos at 49. If you want to go ahead and sing. Tenor bass, here are your notes. 2, 3, 4. Christ is risen, we are risen. Shed upon us heavenly grace. Rain and dew and gleams of glory from the brightness of thy face, that with hearts in heaven are dwelling we. Good. For my sake, let's break that down. And let's have just the altos at measure 53. Middle of page 8, measure 53, altos. Rain, 2, 3. Rain and dew and gleams of glory from the brightness of thy face, that with hearts in heaven dwelling, we on earth thy fruitful be, and with angel hands be gathered, and be ever, Lord, with thee. Soprano, there is nothing odd except for measure 60, beat 3. Totally just melody except for that. So we have, we on earth may fruitful be. So that's the different for sopranos. I'm going to focus on the altos at 53. Let's put altos and sopranos. I'll play some of both those parts. 53. 1, 2, and ready. Rain and dew and gleams of glory from the brightness of thy face, that with hearts in heaven dwelling, we on earth may fruitful be, and by angel hands be gathered, and be ever, Lord, with thee. Note 5 beats on thee. I'll kind of conduct it, if you'll see, if you watch at that point in the kind of demo coaching video that I do, but you want to kind of crescendo without pushing the. Everybody's unison note at that point. Let's have, I'm going to play the tenor part. I'll play tenor and bass, but I'll be singing tenor. Soprano, altos, you're on your own. Measure 49, top of 8. 1, 2, 3. Christ is risen, we are risen, shed upon us heavenly grace, rain and dew and gleams of glory from the brightness of thy face, that with hearts in heaven dwelling, we on earth may fruitful be, and by angel hands be gathered, and be ever, Lord, with thee. It's mostly kind of a typical, first half's very typical tenor part. Let's hear the second half of that. This is bottom of 8, last measure. That with hearts, just tenors. 2, ready. Oh, now I lied. I'm going to go back. Let's go back to 53, rain and dew. This is where we get a little alternate harmony. That note there. Here we go. Rain and dew. Rain and dew and gleams of glory from the brightness of thy face, that with hearts in heaven dwelling, we on earth may fruitful be, and by angel hands be gathered, and be ever, Lord, with thee. Okay, we're going to 49. I'm going to focus on the bass part. 1, 2, 3, 4. Christ is risen, we are risen, shed upon us heavenly grace, rain and dew and gleams of glory from the brightness of thy face, that with hearts in heaven dwelling, we on earth may fruitful be, and by angel hands be gathered, and be ever Lord with thee. Good. Kind of a scale of 1 to 5. Will you show me with your hands how well you feel about the notes in this section? 5 is perfect, 1 is very lost. Show me with your hand. I have to scroll through everyone. Okay. All right. Let's do that section one more time. Then we're just going to do kind of a cold read of the end, and then we'll be done with the choral piece, okay, for the evening. Christ is risen. 1, 2, ready. Christ is risen, we are risen, shed upon us heavenly grace, rain and dew and gleams of glory. That chord's a tricky one. Rain and dew. 2, 3, 4. Rain and dew and gleams of glory from the brightness of thy face, that with hearts in heaven dwelling, we on earth may fruitful be, and with angel hands be gathered, and be ever Lord with thee. Let's actually do this just while we have you on here. I'm going to put the demo recording on, and we'll just sing through it one time with that, okay? Give me a second to move. So this is the resource page that I was talking about, where you can have the sign up for the Easter choir, and then you'll find here there's a sign up form, and the digital sheet music is here, and here's the demo recording. I'm going to unshare for a second because I didn't click the right audio settings. And oops. Now I will reshare. Do your best.
Sing to death to life is born. Glorious life and life immortal on this holy Easter morn. Christ has triumphed and we conquer by his mighty enterprise. We live into life eternal by his resurrection rise. Christ is risen, we are risen, shed upon us heavenly grace. Reign and view and gleams of glory from the brightness of the face. And with hearts in heaven dwelling, we on earth be fruitful made. And by angel hands we gathered, and we ever Lord with thee.
All right. Hopefully that went okay for you. What you'll need to do, one of the things that you'll need to do is once you feel ready to do this, if you're participating in the virtual choir, is let me know, and then I can send you the recording that you need to record onto. We have to pass that kind of from member to member to member. It will always come back to me, then I can kind of configure the volume settings and things like that, and then we'll pass it along after that. Any questions about the virtual choir side of things?
Did you tell us the date that we have to have it done by?
I didn't, but it would be lovely for it to be done by Palm Sunday, if at all possible, just to give me plenty of time to edit it. And there's a few other things going on that week, so earlier is better in that regard. Any other questions?
I do.
Yes.
What instruments do you think I might use?
Well,
I
the
know-
instrumentation is a brass quintet plus timpani.
Hmm.
And I think we have sufficient brass players to cover the brass spots. And I'm working on, I need somebody that, I probably can get Lexington Catholic, let us to record the timpani part over there, but I need somebody who can actually play timpani. That is not me.
Hmm.
So.
Well, I hear some organ too.
There's an organ part. So I've got to decide whether I want to do piano and organ separate or use the kind of piano track that we have. It's tricky to go back and add that master track since it's not like on a click track. It makes it hard to do, but it's possible. So we probably could add some organ into it, yes.
Well, are you going to use like a real organ or actually a fake organ?
I prefer a real organ, but we could use fake. We talk about this later, Stephen. I'm glad to work that out with you.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to, if you're only here for virtual choir, then we're done with that portion. It's good to see some old faces from Seton days for me, so it's good to see you here. And we're going to jump in, especially the little one.
Say hi, George.
He's good at rehearsal. That's great.
Uh-huh.
It helps that we can't hear.